What's up, guys? It's Sean here with the Sean Deli Football Channel, and today I have for you some exciting Saturday football. We had four huge games across the world, all major title winning games, deciders, top of the table clashes all across Europe. And let's not really get much delay. Let's just kind of break right through it, and we're gonna start in Spain with Real Madrid. I'm actually on the wrong game right now. So Real Madrid were able to beat Real Sociedad 2-0 today with a fantastic display, honestly. Real Madrid have slowly just been creeping up the table very efficiently and very effectively, must add. They've been playing some fantastic football. I've been very much impressed with how well they've played and just all around how well the team has been doing under the new management and under Ancelotti in the second stint at the club. The results have been absolutely fantastic. This is another win on the bounce. Their last 5 games is 5 wins in a row. So far, the only team in Spain to have that result, and to be able to beat Sociedad, which is another top of the table team, in a very phenomenal and convincing, more importantly than that, away from home. The game actually had it at 2.1 to 0.5 to Real Madrid, showing how much the visitors were in favor. And this just goes to show like the massive step that Vinicius Jr. has taken this year in development, in taking control of the game, his ability to progress the ball and carries. Phenomenal. Very much reminds me of Eden Hazard back in Chelsea. Ironic that Eden Hazard is there as well, but doesn't do anything. And it's truly scary to think Real Madrid have already built in a gap for themselves. Sevilla play tomorrow, to be fair, and they do have a game in hand. But ignoring Sevilla, even if Sevilla wins, they can only get to 5 points of Real Madrid. Having a 5-point lead already at this point in the season, it's pretty damning on the rest of La Liga. Barcelona, 16 points behind. Is Barcelona even going to make Champions League at this rate? It's going to be pretty difficult, honestly, for them. Atleti, another disappointment for them. They are 10 points behind, but they do have a game in hand. Still, just not enough from the other teams in La Liga. The fact that Sevilla is the one chasing at the moment kind of tells you what the story is. The fact that Madrid are most likely going to get Kylian Mbappe as well next season, it's just going to get better and better for them. That team just looks absolutely raring to go. Ancelotti is doing very good things, and they just seem to be very much enjoying their football. Even when Benzema doesn't play, they're fantastic. No big deal. And Jovic was able to get a goal. Very happy for him. He's deserved to get a goal to get his motivation going and get kind of the juices flowing. But that is where we'll end off with Spain. And let's move on to the real El Clasico, in my opinion. Dortmund versus Bayern. Phenomenal game at the West London. I can't pronounce that. Let's try this. BVV Stadium. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. Dortmund Stadium is called the Westfalenstadion. Sorry about that. It had to be done, though. You know me. I'm all about accuracy. So, it had to be done. A phenomenal game. These games never disappoint, to be completely honest. Dortmund and Bayern, it's always high scoring. It's always aggressive. Both teams going at each other. The game pretty much was decided on a penalty from that was given away by Mats Hummels with a shove. A little soft in my personal opinion. However, was it a penalty? I would say yes. Still, Mats Hummels did not have a good game, had made a horrible mistake for the first goal. However, it must be said, Dortmund were in this game. It wasn't as one-sided as I expected it to be. Bayern were caught off on the break a couple of times. Erling Haaland had a couple chances. Julian Brandt was able to get that goal as well. All around, good display from Dortmund, in my opinion. There's no shame in losing to Bayern. Could they have won on a different game? Maybe, but I just think Bayern, honestly, the XG added at 2.4 to 1.4. There wasn't much that you can say maybe it could have ended in a different way. The main situation that this does lead us to is Bayern only still, with this win, only do have a 4-point lead at the top of the table. There is still a chance for Dortmund. They are slowly starting to build a little bit of form. The main problem that Dortmund have is their defense is just not good enough at the moment, in my opinion, and they're just going to leak goals. And because they will leak goals, Bayern won't leak those goals, is the honesty of the situation. And that will do it for that game, and we move along to Italy. This is absolutely fantastic. We have two three-way title races, both in England and in Italy, and it's absolutely fantastic. Inject it straight into my veins. We're going to start off with Inter Milan, the new table. They're actually not at the top of the table. I lied. But Inter was able to go to the capital, to the Imperial City, and defeat Roma with 3 first-half goals. XG did have it only at 1.6 to 0.5. That kind of gives you an idea that how the goals were scored. However, it must be said the 3 goals were absolutely fantastic from Inter. Çalhanoğlu's goal was fantastic. Edin Dzeko's goal, fantastic. That was a horrible Italian accent, but it's okay. Phenomenal inter-passing play, dynamic movement, vertical passing, one-touch play. That can't be defended at all. And Inter were well worth their goals. Very, very happy to see Denzel Dumfries get his goal as well. Been a very, very big fan of him and proponent of him on the channel, and glad to see that he was able to put his talents on display in another game for Inter Milan. We're going to talk about the other game at the top of the table as well, and then we will go over to the table real quick. But in the other game, we had Napoli playing Atalanta in a very, very close, exciting game. Napoli were the hosts, though. Is it just as simple as missing Victor Osimhen? It could be. Koulibaly was also not available this game either. That could have played a major part in this game. Atalanta were able to dispatch them 3-2 in the end. However, XG added at 1.5 to 1.1, which kind of tells you the game was pretty close. Atalanta's goals were absolutely fantastic. Specifically, the first goal from Malinovsky. Perfect corner of the box. Phenomenal curler shot. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Napoli Dries Mertens is having a little bit of a renaissance in this season, finally getting a little bit of form and getting his goal scoring back. He was good at this game. There was a couple chances Napoli had to seal it. They just weren't able to. Atalanta were able to come from behind and get the points. And more than anything else, that just puts us in a fantastic position in the table. Because, oh my God, is this table delicious right now. AC Milan was also able to win 2-0 after and kind of get back to positive ways for them. But right now, AC Milan 38 points, Inter Milan 37, and Napoli 36. Atalanta is slowly creeping up with 34. They have easily pretty much breaking away from the rest of Serie A at the moment. There's a 9-point gap between them and Roma in 5th. To be fair, Fiorentina do play tomorrow, so that will be a great game. They have to play Bologna. We'll see if they win. They will come make the gap a little bit less, down to 7 points, but still The top four in Italy is looking fantastic. Milan and Napoli broke away at the beginning. They've stumbled a little bit. Between the two of them, only have 3 wins across their last 10 games. Atalanta has been perfect, 5 wins and on the bounce. Inter has 4 wins, 1 draw. It's looking good for both of them. Can this go down? This could be a 4-way race, honestly. How amazing is that? Haven't seen one of those in years. This is going to be so fantastic. I hope all these teams can stay in it. If you had to have me put money on it right now, I will give it to Inter. I just think their team is a little bit more organized than the others. I'm afraid to see what's going to happen with the African Cup of Nations and the loss of Koulibaly and Osimhen for Napoli, I think, and I'm forgetting one of the players as well. But they also will be losing. I'm totally blanking on his name at the moment. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to find out who it is, but he will also not be there, and you know who I'm talking about anyway. But a fantastic, fantastic title race we have in Italy. It's going to be absolutely blockbuster stuff. I just hope, I just want all teams to be on the same exact point total last day of the season. It's hilarious. Shit like this. This is just fantastic. More of this, please. Competition is always fantastic. Obviously, England, we saw today, Chelsea was dispatched by West Ham. I didn't want to really invest too much time on the Premier League. I speak about it enough as it is. So we're kind of going to leave it right there. That's it for me today. My name is Sean, and this is the Sean Adeli Football Channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a bit.